Hello, hallelujah. What's up? Just a quick one. So I was just thinking, make sure every day, you don't gotta always, like for working out and training, it's very simple, starting out where you want to start out. Like right now, I do vigorous training and whatnot. I've already explained like pretty much, you guys probably like know what I'm all about, like with my training routine and all that. I guess so, maybe, whatever. I decked out my water pack, dude. I got the safety belt just in case, USMC when I go night running. I don't know if you can see that. That's for night running and whatnot, very important for runners. Got the towel, of course, the United towel. I got the little pink chiff right here, little pink ranger on my side, because I'm the white ranger, you know that, baby. Green the white ranger. I got her right back by my side. Sacred animal. Got this for my sleeve. Got my sleeve on my head because I got curly hair and get sweaty in humid weather sometimes. It's not like Sicily where it's dry, by the water and whatnot. It gets pretty wet and sweaty. So I was gonna say, as I'm decked out here, gosh, it's beautiful out. Bonita. So, devoted day to stretching. Stretching is very important. That's all I want to say. Stretching, man. Stretch. I gotta do it myself, man. I'm just sitting here and just do isometric stretching, which is just sitting there. You can do just knee bounds, touch your toes like that. Pass if you're like me, flexible. If you're not, good anyways. Go as far as you can go. If you have to, bend your knees a little bit. I know I'm very flexible myself. I can help anybody with that. Then you do the charismatic stretching. Arrhythmic, which is like karaoke stretches, like power skips, high knees, leg hugs, for your quads and whatnot. Do the butterflies where, you get down like this, flap those wings, it's good for it. You do that. You do the hurdle stretches like this where you hug your quad, and you do that. You get your spine cracking, it feels really good. Go the other way. Straight leg. Keep those knees locked. Don't bend them. Do them with both legs. All that good stuff. This is stuff in fundamentals you learn in 101 and whatnot. Even in middle school and high school, you should be teaching this stuff. But a lot of people forget it throughout the years. Even when you're like in your 20s and in college, even when you're in the Marine Corps, you forget about this small stuff, and you need it in everyday life, not just working out training. You need it in everyday life, whether you work, whether you don't work, just for your health, for your family, just for walking, for running, for doing everyday routines. And it doesn't matter how old you are, what age you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. Again, you could be in your 20s, you could be 30s, teens, old. I've seen people of all age demographics and all types need help with different kind of stuff. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the most athletic person like Ray Lewis or whoever you are. Not hating on Ray Lewis or anything. I love Ray Lewis. I'm just saying he's like a really good athlete. But you could be like the best athlete or whatever, and you could still just need small help with that, the small stuff. Make a specific video just about that, just stretching. High knees, like I said. Frankenstein's, which is like this. Straight-legged. Hip flexors, which is this, not the other way. You do that first, and then you do out. Some idiots do it like this. Do not do that. That's retarded. That's like what, excuse my French, I'll use that word, but that's what retards do. Do this, like that. Keep it pointed. Use the arm as well. Keep your toes pointed, very important. Small stuff like that. That's isometric stretching. You could use balls if you want to. Get up against the wall, do a wall sit, get parallel 90 degrees with the wall. Right now I'm not using the wall, outside. But do that. Say a minute, time yourself. It's gonna feel good. Do it like 3 times, 3 sets. You're gonna feel good, baby. You're gonna feel good. Stuff like that, small stuff like that. Back in the gym class at SAF, even Catholic school, remember the dots? We used to have these 5 dots, one in the middle, like a dot, and then we had 2 dots up top and 2 dots down low, and we would just get on 1 foot and do that with the dots, do that. You can also use 2 feet. We do this with ladders as well. I got ladders at the house. I got cones as well for personal training, entrepreneurship. We do that, and then you do the karaoke. We do that, and then you turn around like that, all in one movement. You do that in a certain, like about for a minute. Also a great warm-up. This start them off good when you're young, when you're good and young, And you keep doing that throughout your life, literally throughout your life until you're freaking old. And that's how you deny getting in the old people home and whatnot. You know, so keep doing that. Just never stop doing it. If you do stop hiatus, start back up. Watch one of these videos, do something. You'll know it. Hopefully you got muscle memory. Start off early. Education is key. I started when you were little. Well, I thank my God. I thank my parents every day for sending me to Catholic school when I was young. You know, it wasn't for nothing, I'll tell you that. And I thank the college education, you know, financial grants, and the U.S. Marine Corps for paying my way through college and whatnot and all that. I graduated. I can help people out now with all this good stuff. I don't ask for a dime in return. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father myself. I'm a husband myself. I don't ask for a dime in return, baby. I do it because I love it. I do it because I want to. I'm a healer. I'm a good person. I'm a Hyoka empath. I'm all that good stuff. I've said it all before in my previous videos. I do it because I love it. You know, my wife gets this stuff for free, my kids and all that, and you guys will too, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, what else? Stuff like I pretty much went through the whole, that's pretty much, you know, stretching. When you stretch, make sure you do it for like a minute each stretch. You know, there's cherry pickers as well. Oh yeah, spread your legs as well. You know, go to one side, do that for about a minute, other side for about a minute, go down the middle, let it forget this stuff. Do cherry pickers, which is da, 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 da. Get those hamstrings going and the quads and all that good stuff, baby. You know. Calf stretches, which is, you know, you get on the ground like this. You could do what they do in the Marine Corps. Do the mountain climbers like that for a certain amount of time, about a minute. You know, do hurdle stretches like this, which is stretching like that. You know, for track runners, I'm a track runner as well as football, lacrosse, and track and wrestling. I did that good stuff. I went through that. Yeah, stretches. So yeah, there's a whole class on stretching right there, baby. It's very important. A lot of people forget it. I've noticed that with my coaches and stuff growing up as well, and even drill instructors. It's just something that people always like know in the back of their head, but they always like just kind of like don't talk about it. Even I did it. Like all these videos I made, I know I waited till like a little bit later. Well, I only started. I've only been doing this for not even a year, so I'm not gonna be hard on myself. But just stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah, like I said, one side, if you could do that for a good amount of time. Right now, I'm just doing it quickly to show you the poses, but you should be doing that, hold that pose. I said a minute, that's kind of long. Do it for like 20, 30 seconds, but count like 1, 2, don't rush it. I'm rushing it right now because I want to run and I don't want my phone to die, of course. And I want to get it all, and I'm trying to shorten up my videos too. With nowadays, people want to make things faster, and I agree. Totally. I'm an Aries as well. I'm fast. So yeah, I'll do it, I don't know, 20 or 30 seconds, however you want to. Well, I shouldn't. For beginners, listen to me. If you're more intermediate like me, I know there's other people like me, you know, you're probably a veteran, or you know your stuff. Of course, you already know what to do. But there's other people who actually will do that. Be like, oh yeah, you're a personal trainer. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, obviously, I'm not no stupid. Stupendo. Let's see. Inchworms. Inchworms, where you start out doing like this, and then you go all the way out, like Spider-Man. Do that, and do a push-up. Right now I'm gonna do a one-hand push-up since I go. But do a two-handed push-up. Right? I gotta hold on my phone so you can see that. That's an inchworm, and then you inch back up like this, and you do that for a certain amount of time too. And I also could do 40s. So when we do 40s, I got the cones at the house. We'll just measure out like this. 1, 2. How you doing, buddy? What's up? You good? So you do that until like 15, 20. Good. What's up, brother? Not much, brother. So you do that for about 20 meters that side, and then you can do it to 20 meters on that side. Put a cone in the middle, and we can do shuttle drills for athletes who want to do football combines and stuff like that. 3 cone drills is where you put 1 cone down, and then I'll step out to like 10 steps. And then we do an L, put your L's up, beat a loca, 10 steps, and then come there, and then for that, just picture the cones. I got cones at home and ladders, all that. And then you would run, sprint, the first cone, nice right turn to the next cone, go around it, go back to the other cone, go back to that last cone, over time you're on that. That's good for trainees who want to play in college and whatnot. You know, or if you're in rec league, you're trying to get on the freshman varsity football team, you know what I'm saying? or sophomore, try going to that freshman football team or whatever, lacrosse or whatever you play. That's not good for me being a football player. This is what we would do for combines. 40-yard dash, of course, you would just get down a good track pose. You know, it would be like that with your fingers. Get nice and tight, feet apart. And then you would go off like that. Like I said, right now, it's just doing it quickly. And then you would do sprint, full force with that. Move your hands like that, like a sword. Make sure you move your hands, breathe in. I wouldn't really focus too much on your breathing. You do it on a short, you got lean forward like a tiger, like a rhino for your 40-yard dash, and aim for 20 yards after the cone. Don't aim towards the cone and then stop, because then you get a slower time. I got a 4.6, 4.40 by aiming for past the cone. Pretend there's another cone past that about 50 yards. Run all the way to that one, and then you're gonna shock yourself. Might get a 40 like that. For bench press, I don't got a bench press, obviously. I can't do that right now, but I can show you. Fully extend it down to your chest, touch it. Short burst like that. I maxed myself. When I don't max out anymore. If I did it, I just rep it. Being the way I am, I don't need to. But when I was a baller, like big time, you know, college athlete, all that good stuff. Right now, I'm just semi-pro. Father mostly, but with COVID, it's whatever. But my max at being like 145, my max was 215 pounds on bench press, which is good as heck. My squat was like, but squat's up there too, I forgot, like 350. My deadlift was like 375, all great for a defensive back. 5'11", 160 defensive back, all county. And my fucking, excuse my French, power clean. When you spread your feet like this, that's what teachers gotta fucking do. Get your feet to the bar, shins touch, get down like that. But, like what Coach Schmidt says, parallel to the ground, baby. Get low. You wanna do that one burst, keep those elbows in. That's a great power clean right there with no bar. You can visualize that. Again, keep those elbows in. Picture myself having two hands on the bar. Your hands will be connected, of course. Grasp it. Like that. My power clean, I maxed out at a good, for a defensive back, I don't know if I had like a bird chest, but I can still move my pecs. I'm pretty muscular. I think it was like 185 or something for max. Anyways, all right, so, shit, I went into all that. 3-cone, shuttle. The shuttle, okay, so anyways, when I did that, so that's when you're the one you put in the middle, walk 10 steps out that way, do the same thing the other way, so there'll be 3 cones total. You'll start out in the middle, hand on that. This is how I would do the shuttle when I did it. I had the best shuttle, one of the best shuttles on my team as well. Most people would turn and sprint to it, but I would start out, be smart with it, like that, with my long arms and long legs, fast with it. This is not, right now I'm bird dogging it, which is just showing you in a visual practice way, you know. So, first cone, don't touch the middle cone yet, you're going for that farthest cone. Touch that, but as you're touching that, already be turning towards that middle cone. So that's called, think of the head, pretty much, you know, straight up. Well, my father would call it animal instinct, Dumsha instinct. And then after that, go run through to that. You're not touching the middle one, you're running through past that middle one. And that's how I'm doing that for the shuttle. That's all football combine stuff, very important for getting on teams, where they rank you and whatnot. I know that, I know that as well. Sammy, let's see. Vertical, that's easy stuff too. You go right up to the wall. This is the gate. Picture this as being the wall. They'll measure you out, straight edge, your feet, your arm out. They'll take that up. Then from there, you don't get the back up or anything. You jump. If anything, you get one step. You get the jump. And then when you jump, of course, jump as high as you can. Don't get low like that. You're gonna mess up. Do a short burst. Make sure you bend your knee. You don't want a straight leg jump like an idiot, white boy. You gotta do it like Sammy Dumsha. I had like the 3rd best vertical on my team as well, high as heck. So little spurt, go for the highest, of course, highest when you reach that peak, touch that, and they'll measure your vertical between your hand reach and your spine. combine of the highest you touched it. Okay, and a very high vertical as well. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm athletic myself. Even if I wasn't, you know, I would still know what I'm talking about. Just doesn't matter what you look like. You know, I could be Chris Farley out here looking like that, but what I'm talking about is still the same. It's accurate, it's awesome. People would agree. All that good stuff. This is how I learned. Look at me now. So obviously I know what I'm talking about. I'm a personal trainer myself, health coach, college degree, certificate, USMC veteran, athlete myself, played in college and all that, you know, all county athlete, all that good stuff. I think I went through it all. Of course, and then wherever you do, they're going to weigh yourself too. So when they weigh yourself, they're going to tell you to take off your shoes, which is smart. So if you're trying to get a good weight for a higher weight, you know, eat up and all that, but don't eat too much. And then they're going to weigh yourself on the scale. This is, right now I'm walking through, if you're going to do any NFL combine, any sports combine for high school or anything, there's important stuff. And they're going to weigh you, and they put your height as well. When you do the height, you know, just a normal height. Make sure you always say yes sir and no sir, no matter who elder you're talking to, whether it be a younger coach like me, a defensive back coach, 27 years old, never skill position. Doesn't matter what position coach you are. You might get a bigger guy who's a low lineman. Doesn't matter what color they are. Doesn't matter what. Obviously, this should be obvious, but nowadays you never freaking know with your kids. Listen. Doesn't matter who you are, respect your elders. Say yes sir, no sir, yes coach, no coach. Even if it's not your coach for your team, what I would do, I would still, at football camps and whatnot, still say yes coach and no coach. That will get your name around very good. That will spread around a very good name for you, for your highlight tapes and whatnot. Look at my face. Seriously. Doesn't matter if they're your coach or not, for your actual high school or college, still say yes coach or no coach. They know what to talk about, all right? Me. All right, that's important. That's why I'm saying it like that. That was before I'm a UFC veteran. You learn that stuff real quick, and then if you do anything like the military later in life, you're already warmed up for that as well in a very good way. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Courtesy of being a gentleman, being a good person goes a very long. Look presentable. It's clean hygiene. If you're good, like I was Italian, I grew my hair out, facial hair. When I was like only 12, I started growing that crap out, but I would shave it. I would look clean, cut as well, look good. Hair don't matter, obviously, you know. But still, it's important, man. You're representing not only yourself, you're representing your coaches, your father, you're representing your trainer, your coach, me, you're representing your parents, you're representing your hometown, your team, your school. And that goes a long way, trust me. All right, so I went into workout, of course, or combine or whatever it is before stretch. Don't stretch too much because you're going to be performing if you're doing a combine or another thing like that. But if you, for your workout, put that together, combine or workout. Afterwards, do your warm-up. So, I mean, cool down, sorry, your warm-up is before. Afterwards, do your cool down, which I would do stretching even longer because you're relaxing, you're talking to your buddies, you're sharing stories, you're having a good time, you're drinking water. Drink water throughout. Make sure you have breakfast before too, not a huge one, okay? We're not fatties, we're not at Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Make sure you have something in your tummy, cereal. Don't recommend milk. Drink milk throughout the week. Don't do it before, you're gonna barf, all right? Drink water. A little bit of Gatorade, not too much. You don't want to get parched and pass out, especially in the hot, warm months and whatnot. All right, this goes without saying. You should know all this. Drink water. Don't put a bunch of ice in it. Make it room temperature. Don't chug it. Drink it. Make sure you hydrate. Look at your pee. Make sure it's clear. If it's yellow, dark yellow, brown, it's not good. Brown means you're pretty much almost dead. Very dehydrated. You don't want that. Drink a lot of water. Urinate if you got to. All that good stuff. Back at USMC, when I was doing PT runs and PFTs, CFTs, me and a lot of the Marines, while we were doing it, we would drink so much water, we would have to, while we're running, doing a time, go, you know, excuse me, ladies, whoever's watching this, you have to pee while you're doing those PFT, CFT runs, rather than, you know, training and whatnot. You know, of course they let you do it, and I still end up getting a 17.4.3 mile best time, even after doing that. If you got to do that, you know, but that was like 1 or 2 times. You know, that's a whole different story. That's Marine Corps, United States, serving your country, boot camp, basic training. So anyways, And then afterwards do your stretching, which is the same stuff I mentioned before, static stretching, just normal stuff like that. Do your arms as well, left, right, do your head, all around the worlds. Do that for about 10-15 seconds. Let's see, yeah, arm stretches, you do it like that, you put an arm over, you get your back stretched out too. They would also have you put one arm over here and your right arm, ready, that's really good if you can do that. That means you're flexible. If not, it's okay, you can work on it. Okay, love you anyways. Hopefully, if I come off as too mean, I'm not being mean, I'm just telling you, like, damn it, excuse my French, 20 minutes, all right, that's all right. I did this like spontaneously, like it matters. All right, so there you go. Sit in the reach too, sit down, and that's how you finish out your stretching. So very important. I'll label this accordingly. Have a good one, and make sure you have a good time, which is the main thing. Go out there and have fun. All right, go out there and have fun. All right, be a loca, namaste all day, every day. Respect one another, follow the 10 commandments. That's what I would say. That's what I can say as I am who I am. Samuel Israel, David Dumsha, Jacob.